from just inside the tolerance of what the plant will withstand for its coldest temperatures, which are about 22 to 23 degrees below 0 Celsius. If we move on the colder side of that, which happens here every year, the plant becomes severely damaged. In Niagara, just on the good side, it's hard to say minus 20 is the good side, but that's actually still within the tolerance of the plant. So we're one of the only places in Canada, if not the world, where we have to bury our branches to cover up our buds and the actual root graft to prevent it from freezing solid and dying over the winter. One of the only places where it happens, but in spite of that work, we think it's worth it.
Is it the same characteristic with the Chardonnays?
With any of the vinifera, with any of the European grape varieties. Hybrids have a little bit colder tolerance in terms of what they can withstand in the winter before they're damaged, but we're working strictly with vinifera, with the quality wine grape varieties. Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, that's easily 80% of what we do.
Well, tell me something then. You have about 14 vineyards here, right?
In Prince Edward County at large, yeah.
So how come only Norman Hardy wines are referred to as top?
You know, I can tell you...
Same soil, right?
We say it all the time. Norman and I, we are experts in terms of the grape growing, the wine making. But after that, once the wine is in your glass, now you're the expert. And we make no bones about it. It's very, very hard, because when you talk about someone's wine, I've read it many times, it's like talking about their kids. But sometimes your kids aren't so beautiful and they're not so smart, and someone's got to tell you, and we're hoping that that never happens. But the customer is the expert. We can tell you we love our wines, but I know when someone puts a wine in my glass, I don't care how hard it was for them to make it. I don't care how much they've risked for it. All I know is I'm looking for pleasure in this glass. My definition of pleasure is my own, and that's the same with anyone who comes to our cellar door. And we're just fortunate that there have been enough people who agree that what we've presented is something of pleasure, that it's so far keeping us in business.
I'm sure our friends at the LA Athletic Club, they'll agree with you on that one.
I hope so. I hope so. We're in the pleasure game. That's all it's about.
We love pleasure. John Levy, my friend, I wish you were here, buddy.